Thank you, Juliet. Maggie Goes on a Diet. That's a new children's book about an overweight teen who loses weight to become her school's soccer star. The book is not on store shelves until October, but it's already generating a fair amount of controversy. Joining us for a fair and balanced debate, Dr. Fred Vagnini, who runs the Heart, Diabetes, and Weight Loss Centers of New York, and parenting expert and founder of thedailyaffair.com, Stacey Nelkin. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
A lot of people are weighing in on this book. And Stacey, you feel it might be a bit too early to be telling kids about dieting when you're talking about age 6. Why?
It is way too early.
What's the harm?
Okay, this is what is going to spark tons of eating disorders in young girls. As a girl and as a woman, our self-esteem resides way too much in our looks, and this book is just adding more fuel to the fire. This book was written by a man who does not have a daughter, and I myself had an eating disorder for many, many years, and I have 2 daughters, and I am freaked out by this book because I think this is going to do way more harm than good.
Doctor, might this lead to more eating disorders? Already loads of pressure on kids because of what they see in the media and all these fashion magazines.
First of all, I respectfully, massively disagree with Stacey.
Why?
I am a father. I have daughters. I have a bariatric practice. The biggest problem we're facing today is childhood obesity. It's an epidemic.
No question.
There are high blood sugar, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and it's a lot of problems. Now, more and more children with fatty liver. The new face of diabetes is a 12-year-old child. Not only that, there are many other than the weight, we need dietary intervention in this country.
But do we need it at age 6?
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely not. I completely agree that we have a huge problem with obesity, especially in our children. However, you do not have a young child going on a scale and starting an obsession with his or her own body that is going to psychologically and physiologically can harm a child.
But don't you have to seek this out? It's not as if it's on every newsstand. If you're looking for help, you have to go look for this book.
Oh, absolutely. But I think
it's not a pervasive message in the media, is my point.
Exactly. But we do need to make a distinction between healthy eating and dieting. Diets, first of all, do not work.
So it's okay. It's okay if the message of this book is simply make healthy choices and exercise.
Yes, absolutely.
And that we can agree on.
She's wrong again.
We need to do that.
Doctor?
As a bariatric physician, I'm treating in my New York and Lake Success office more and more children. And by the way, these obese children are the prodigy of obese parents. You need to attack it generally. Now, healthy eating is a misconception. There's overeating of fruits, fruit juices, and cereals. Too much sugar, too much carbohydrates, too much fast foods. We need health education, and it has to start in the youth.
Absolutely. However, there's another thing about this book. The message in this book is that this girl goes from being a pudgy girl, being a loser, to all of a sudden she is slim and her life takes off and she is fabulous and everything works out for her.
And she does become the star of the soccer team.
Yes.
Is that message the wrong one?
No, it's the right one.
That if you lose weight,
it's the absolute right one.
You are going to contribute
childhood
to so many
obesity
eating disorders in women.
leads to adult obesity. It has to be attacked. Do you know that studies now show that arteriosclerosis starts in childhood, that there are blood vessel changes in children who are at risk? And the biggest thing now is this fatty liver. Not only that, with the wrong type of diet, other than obesity, even getting off that, there are mood changes, there are behavior changes, there are subclinical vitamin deficiencies. A lot of problems because of lack of health education.
I have a feeling we could continue this debate for another half hour. We have to leave it there. We want to hear from you folks on this at Fox Dave Briggs on Twitter. Email us at friends@foxnews.com. Dr. Vagnini, Stacey Nelkin, great debate. Intriguing subject.
Thank you.
Thank you both. Coming up next on the show, should a